Hi guys, my name is Zhappy and today we are playing all around the world map on Geotastic. Basically we are dropped in a location on Google Street View and we have to guess where we are in the world. Straight away we see Googling and Wolfhof. This sounds German to me. The sun is to, yeah, it feels like Europe. And do we see the bollards? Oh yeah, this is Austrian bollards, actually German or Austrian, right? But I feel like this is Germany. This is quite hilly. We see a big flat area to our west, southwest, and yeah, I think these are Austrian bollards. Yep, I think either German or Austrian. But yeah, we do see German itself, like uh, Brumberkirchen. Interesting. Now, which area could this be? So these are more of rolling hills, not giant hills, which makes me think of uh, the eastern part of Austria, but it could be the Bavaria region of Germany as well. Um, but I would go with Austria for now. And do we have any other clues? If we have a look at the architecture, this red sloping roofs, and let's have a look at the mountains. Yeah, it could be like northeast, either North Austria or East Austria. So I would go actually this region, Linz, for now. Do we see any of the names we read? Uh, let's switch the views. No, I don't see. Maybe those were small places. Hmm. Yeah, probably. It could still be Germany actually. So maybe let's keep a lookout on that as well. But let's keep going and see if we can find any solid clues. But these kind of like solid brick roof tiles you see in a lot in Germany and Austria region, and this railing type is also seen in those places. uh, we are driving on the right hand side, which matches of course, but which area could it be? Oh, let's have a look at the license plate. Hmm, I think yeah, the normal EU plates we have, and the vegetation is actually it is more like rolling hills. So do we see that? To be honest, where we have marked is good enough. And okay, oh, we were quite close actually. It was Austria, and yes, it was actually North Austria where we marked. In fact, if it was the city of Linz, we marked just outside of the city. We were 31 kilometers away. So let's move on to the next round and let's continue. That's an interesting walk sign. Oh, we are in Russia because this type of crossing, yellow and white, we see in Russia, and this pole type, of course. But is it? Wait, it's found in Russia and one other region. We see the Cyrillic characters, but in Russia it's usually surrounded by yellow highlights, the walk signs. So, that is interesting. Actually, could I think it's Russia, but hmm, the street view for Kazakhstan dropped yesterday. Actually, so that is, I don't know if it's added to this map, but we should keep that in mind. Although that has a different car. This is probably Russia, I think. What other region could this be? Could be Ukraine. Hmm. Could also be. It's not Mongolia, of course. Could it's not Kyrgyzstan as well, where we can see these characters. Which other place do use this Cyrillic characters? Hmm. Is it Russia? I wonder. I mean, it's giving me Eastern European vibes, strong Eastern European vibes. In fact, I would mark near the border of Ukraine and Russia for now. But hmm, could it be Bosnia? N- No, no, no. Or which Serbia actually? Could it be Serbia? I think. Do we have any clues to that? Hmm. I mean, I think it's safe to go with Russia for now because even the plates and hmm, and for Russia it feels European side of Russia. So let's stick to that. And yeah, of course it's Russia. We saw those. Uh, we see this kind of thing. Actually, yeah, I'm not 100% sure still because it looks a bit uh, out of the main cities. That's what I would like to put it as. What other place could this be? I'm trying to think. If we have a look at the map, it could be Ukraine. It could be. Hmm. I don't think Kazakhstan is still added to the map. It was. Oh, it was Russia. Yeah, it was Russia, but it was this southern part of Russia, uh, in the Black Sea near the Black Sea. So yeah, with the border of with Ukraine, but because Russia is so big, we were uh, quite a distance away, but got the country correct. Let's move on to the next one. That is a very interesting pavement. Uh, that is quite unique. And this architecture, we see a river to a north, and this kind of architecture. Is it the Nordics? No, 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 no. We see English here. We are in Australia, right? Yep, yep. These cars are driving on the left. We are in the southern hemisphere. And is it? Wait a second. Is it Melbourne? Is it Melbourne or Sydney or Brisbane? I think this could be Melbourne actually. Why? I don't know exactly, but it feels like it could be Melbourne. Let's try to find any clues which would tell us where exactly we are. I hope it's not Perth, otherwise, we'll be quite far off. Uh, I don't know the metaphor, the Australian cars, but we are in a big major city. Lumberyard, interesting. Pacific Street. Okay, so uh, Pacific Street. So yeah, it should be this region of Australia, the eastern coast of Australia. But which exact city could this be? Mm, we have these trees here, but those are probably planted. We have big apartment buildings. Yeah, that is interesting. And what else? What other information do we have? We have, okay, there is King Street, and there's Novotel, which is like a hotel chain, I believe. Yeah, it's quite popular in Europe too. Uh, but since we are in the city, which city could be this historical? I think it should be Melbourne, or is it Sydney? It's like, uh, it's hard to decide between the two. And the shop said don't write their full addresses outside. Not always, actually. Sometimes they might. Established 1915. For Australia, that of old. Oh, okay. This was Newcastle near Sydney. That makes sense, because it had to be either near Sydney or near Melbourne, but makes sense it to be near Sydney. So uh, that's fine. Let's move on to the next round. That was actually a really nice place. This straight away feels like Europe. This kind of road. Interesting. We have stop here. Are we in the UK actually? Is it UK or Ireland? We have, yeah, we are driving on the left, and interestingly, we see hills to the west. This kind of architecture. We are in Ireland. Yeah, we are in Ireland. We see this bollard, which is found in Ireland, and if we have look at these type of roads, they are found in Ireland. So this is an east-west road, but it's a bendy one, so it's hard to know if it'll pop out on the map. Let's check out for some hills. We have hills to our west, right? Yeah, so some hills to our west, which could be a lot of places. How west do we want to commit, or do we want to hedge in the middle, like this region? But we ourselves are on a hill, so it could be either south of Dublin, or it could be this region of Waterford or New Ross. But in fact, I won't mind like placing it like right here, to be honest. We have these flowers. In fact, I'm gonna guess because it's very hard to reach and guess. It was to the west of Ireland, so we needed to commit quite west, which is quite hard. But let's see which place is this now next. Wait, is this Malaysia? Oh yeah, we are driving on the left, and we have all right white road lines, which is quite common in. Oh wait, it could be either Indonesia or Malaysia. We see Borneo Heights Junction, which means it could be the Borneo Island. I Yeah, it's still Malaysia. I think it's the in the Borneo Island of Malaysia. Now let's see if it's a main road. Is it a major road? It looks like a decently sized road, and we have some clue there. Okay, so we have Kuching in our front and Borneo Heights to the south actually. So it's a north-south road. Oh, here is Kuching, that is in front. Okay, we are probably on this road, and we have Borneo Heights to our south. So if we just have a look at the mountains. So Kuching is to the north, and where is Borneo Height? It's a mountain, we can see that, but how far is it? It's a north-south road. It's turning slightly to the left on the north side, and okay, the same curve, and a road meets it here. So that is quite interesting. Could this be this part? No, it's not. The angle doesn't fit. Could it be this? No, that's way too big of a junction. Okay, it's probably this road actually. Somewhere on this road. Where do we have? Could it be this junction? No, that's a big junction, and it's not close enough to the hills. Need to be close to the hills so that we can see them well enough. could be like this. Yep, it could be this area. Let's find a better try junction, but I think that works. In fact, I'm gonna guess. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we were quite close. We were 14 kilometers away. We chose the wrong junction, but yeah, we were close enough. So that was a good score. Let's see the results, overall results. Oh, we got 22,611 points out of 30,000, and that was a really nice game. Where yeah, we lost points in Australia because we guessed Melbourne instead of Sydney. But other than that, I'm reasonable. Okay, this was the Russia guess, like cost us as well. I mean, of course, it was in Russia, but it was to the southern border with Ukraine, not the northern border. So that uh, cost us lots of points. But other than that, it was a good game. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.